Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Misadventures of Tron Bonne, where last time we finished up at Primaki Harbor, getting all of the money we need and then plenty more to finally pay off all of the loan, including the interest. We're wealthy. We are ready to go anytime. But before we go to pay off the loan in its entirety, there is one last thing that I want to accomplish. And that is doing the thing that Teasel was trying to do at the very start of the game. Getting Diana's tear. That gem has been down there in those ruins in the Nakkai Desert for who knows how long, and it's been tormenting us for the entire game as we've been trying to get through to it, but now we should finally be ready. Between episodes, I did go ahead and get all Servbots up to max stats for both attack and speed. Brains aren't quite maxed out because I have not been lucky with the brain cubes and it's just been taking a while. I do have some Servbots out scouting in the hopes that they will find some brain cubes. Hopefully. We've got 5 Servbots left who need to have their brains maxed out, and then we will be done. All of our Servbots will be maxed. You know what? Before we head out on the mission, there is one thing I do want to do. Just before we head out to find Diana's tear. And that is, we're going to be heading to the engine room. And we're going to be giving a gift. So, I have been thinking about this all game. Who do I give... Who do I give the redhead parts to? Who do I make the favorite Servbot? And the fact that I'm in the engine room probably already tells at least veterans of the game what my plan is for how I'm going about this. I've been watching the Servbots, I've been trying to keep track of who's being the most successful on missions, who's just doing the best, and honestly it's really hard because they're all identical, they're all made from the same mold. It's really hard to tell in the field especially who's doing what. And honestly, they've all done a fantastic job in their own roles. They're all doing great. So instead of picking my favorite Servbot, because it's really hard to tell, they're all good, I'm going to pick a Servbot who is considered the optimal to be given the redhead parts. As mentioned before, the redhead parts, when you give them to a Servbot, marks them as a favorite, and it takes their lowest stat, or their stat that has the lowest max value, and increases that lowest stat by 1, as well as gives them 1 point in that stat. So if I were to give the redhead parts to one of 27, 23, or 22, well, they're all very close to being maxed out. If I were to give the redhead parts to number 22, then suddenly number 22 would have their brains is their lowest max stat at 3, that would go up to a 4, and then get +1 for their brains as well. So they'd get +1 on the max and +1 on the actual stat. Number 22 would be a perfect Servbot. Same with number 23. Number 23 speed is at 3, so they get a +1 to their max speed and a +1 to their speed, giving them a perfect stat record. And the same for number 27. So, the question is, who do I give the redhead parts to? Because no matter what, it's going to be the identical end stats. The only difference between them is the weapons they have. 27 has grenades, 23 has bazooka, and number 22 has the unique skill of ramming that no one else has. Number 22, because you have a unique skill, I'm giving you the redhead parts. I was thinking about giving my favorite Servbot the redhead parts, but I have to make sure I give it to someone I can count on to do a good job. Let's give it to number 22. I'm sure I can trust number 22. And number 22 is a favorite Servbot with that red head. Look at that little red dot on its head. Number 22's max brains rating is now 4. Number 22's brains rating is now 4. Congratulations on being the favorite. I think that decision makes a lot of sense. Number 22 has a unique skill, a completely unique combat skill, and would be one of the 3 Servbots who would be the most optimal to give a redhead parts to. Alright then! With that, with our favorite Servbot picked, let's begin the mission, heading off to find Diana's tear. So, for finding Diana's Tear, we're going to be doing 2 trips into the Nakkai deserts, and this episode may end up being a bit long as a result. I'm going to try and make the first trip relatively brief, but the plan is, the first trip we'll be heading in to collect all of the items in the ruins. I believe we've already collected everything once, but given that we died on our second trip, we lost a lot of the items. So, the first trip's going to be going back through with the Servbots who do not have max brains, and trying to get all of those items out of the ruins, bringing them back and making sure we have them on the ship securely. The second trip, we will be bringing in our best Servbots in order to take down the boss, and finally get Diana's Tear. First off, let's go with the robot. We've already seen the details plenty of times. The Gustav, we're going to want to bring a weapon with us. Let's go with... I am confident we've already destroyed all the walls in the ruins, but I'm going to bring the bazooka, just in case we find any. Bazooka attached. Next up, the Servbots we are bringing. We'll be bringing along several Servbots and a sniper. First off, the sniper. Who do we want to bring with us? We want to bring... They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be the perfect sniper for this first trip in, because we are just collecting, cleaning up. Let's see, number 1 is 323. 243, that's pretty good. I want at least an attack of 3, I think. Because otherwise, some of the enemies can get a little bit on the rough side. 341, that's not bad. The low brain sucks, but... 341 is pretty good, and I don't think I've used number 25 too much. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with number 25. Next up, for the Servbots we'll be bringing with us in order to max out their brains. Let's see, we need to bring 35, 6, 7, 8, and 9, which we've brought, and then we also have 33 in there. Who do we want to bring? We'll bring... the 5 I said who need their brains maxed out, so 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. And then we want to bring, let's bring one more in order to fill it out. Someone who's good. Someone who could really be useful. Well then. We haven't seen the ramming skill, I don't believe. So that seems like an appropriate choice. Yes, Miss Tron! And let's begin the mission.
Miss Tron, come back here when you want to go back to the Gesellschaft.
Alright. Alright, looks like the money in the walls actually respawns between visits. This is directly north of the entrance. Next up, I believe here, yes, in the room with the first sand pit, just a few rooms before the antlion boss, we got an attack cube. Oh, not that that's particularly useful anymore. But yeah, it's just after the room with the 3 sand dragons and a few rooms before the antlion boss. Next up, just a short ways into the second half, we have this northeast corner hole, which should give us some money. Alright then, from here, since we're mostly in areas where we have lost stuff, I think we should be good to just do the rest of it on screen for the most part. I might cut around to like skip past big fights, as long as I'm showing the rough path I'm going. I'm gonna go this way first, and I'll meet you towards the end of this path. Here we go, just a couple rooms later. That chest we're gonna need to get again. And there's also something up this way. And we only have one room to go through, it'll be fine. Oh god, it won't be fine. Servbots, can I leverage you to deal with the... Oh, is it just... No, it's 2 snakes. Oh my god, the ramming Servbot just leaped! Absolutely leaped at the snake! Yeah, unfortunately, bazooka's not a good combat weapon. You have to stand in place to use it. And that means I am going to get hit a lot, especially from the dragons. Uh-oh. Who's left? Oh, I thought I got both of the dragons. How did I make that mistake? Alright, you come back up. There we go. Thankfully, I do have plenty of healing items. I'll probably use one pretty shortly. There we go. Now we can go through and get one of the bits of treasure that we lost. Miss Tron, we found a brain cube. Ooh! Very, very worthwhile, actually. Now that I've maxed out speed and no longer can complain about not getting speed cubes. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna... Let's go ahead and get some healing done. Alright, that's pretty good. And then a single E-Bottle 1 will get us most of the way back up. Yeah, I've been taking chip damage as we've been going, especially from the dragons. There's just... With a bazooka, there's not really a way to dodge their attacks because you have to stand still to attack them. And they love that. Alright, coming over here, pretty sure we've already dealt with that room. Yes, there's just the one treasure and we have it. So next will be these two holes and then the southern hallway. Yeah, you know what? I think we should be able to get through just fine. I'll just go ahead and show the rest of this on screen. No need to be cutting around. Getting people lost, though we've done this all before. Alright, good work, Servbots. Oh, I just noticed that not only... I already noticed that the Favorite Servbot has the red head in the field, but I also just noticed that the Favorite Servbot has the red head on the icons in the top left too. That's neat. Alright, there should be 3 things in this hallway. Actually, 4 things, I think. Okay, Servbots, you go for that one. I'll go for this one, and there's probably... Yep, there's one to the right. Oh, you didn't kill that one. Okay, well, you probably at least did a big chunk of damage. Alright, good work, Servbots. I've also been noticing Servbots have gotten a lot smarter with higher brains at, running over to refractors and grabbing them. Alright, hello, tree! You're still here. Apparently, yeah, if you shake them, if you shake the tree, you can get a bunch of apples to sell. Not sure why. Not sure why it's down here, in the dungeon, in the middle of the desert. That seems like the worst place for a tree. Okay, I think we got all the... Nope, there's one more, and we got it with Splash. That's the big strength of the bazooka, is the splash damage, but god, the fact that you can't move just really sucks. Okay, we're coming up on the loot. Hi! Oh god, right, this room. Okay, so let's see. We've got one bit of treasure over here, which might actually not respawn. I've noticed that any chest that had money and it didn't respawn. This isn't a chest, but it is money. Oh wow, it does respawn. I believe that's about 90,000 zenny in that little pond, so that is very worthwhile if you can get all the way down here. And since you can keep coming back into the dungeon to keep getting treasure again. And in here we get the old instrument. Awesome, that's one of the other major things I wanted to grab. There should be one more big item that I want to pick up before we get out of here. Alright, back in this hallway with the 2 holes on the right side. There's just one last path we need to take before we have finished off this round of the exploration. And this is the path that leads to the boss, but we're only going to be going most of the way. Yep, okay, saw that coming. Oh god, I forgot about the dragon. Ow. Fair enough. Please get off. Go, Servbots! Protect me! God, the Servbots. Saving my life. Such good little friends. I love them. Nope, that missed. Alright, Servbots, follow the dragon. Oh, please! Oh god, I should have just gone for the bazooka fire. Dragon goes back in the ground too fast to really do any combat with it with the Servbots. Unless you're like right on top of it. Which is dangerous already? Maybe I should not be on top of you. Maybe that's why you're not coming out of the ground. There we go. Alright, good teamwork, friends. Alright, this room should have a treasure on our left, and then also this chaos. There's gonna be more behind me. Yep. Okay, what's in this chest? Miss Tron, we found a memento. There's the other big item. And then I am looking at the map, and I think that is in fact the last item we need to grab. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more items between here and the boss. So we'll go a couple more rooms forward so we have a clear point on where we're going to meet up on the second trip. And then I'll start making my way back to the entrance and we can get these items safely back to base. Alright, actually I think this is a good place. I'm gonna head back to the Gesellschaft, and when we come back to the dungeon, it'll be right here. Alright, Drock, I return with loot.
Miss Tron, do you want to go back to the Gesellschaft?
I do indeed.
Let's head back home, boys.
Roger.
Alright, let's start the post-mission meeting. Give me your report, please. 452,000, nice. We got 8 apples, a brain cube, an attack cube, an old instrument, and a memento. Here are the Servbots whose brains ratings went up. 35 went to 3. You've got 1 more before you're maxed. 36 went to 3, 1 more before you're maxed. 37 went to 4, you're done. Excellent. 38 went to 2, 1 more before you're done. 39 went to 4, you're done. Alright, everyone made progress. Here are the Servbots who have returned from scouting. We got an E-bottle 2, oh my god! And a hat. That's the end of my report. Yeah, I'm a little bit salty about that. Just a little bit. That speed trading was rough. Alright then, that leaves us with just 35, 36, and 38 who still need to be maxed out. Alright then, let's see. There's a couple things we need to do on the Gesellschaft now that we have the loot from the dungeon. First off, we're going to be heading to the meeting room. And we're going to be talking to number 35. Are you one of the ones who needs their brains up still? You are. 1 more brains will be good for you. Number 35 is now maxed out. Excellent. And I have 1 more thing to give you, number 35. And that is the memento. Isn't this part of the goo stuff? You're right. I found it at the Nakkai Ruins. Then it must be from when Master Teasel went out on that mission. Oh. That's right, when he was when he was... Master Teasel was a strict man, but I understand that he meant well. He wanted all of us to be happy, that's why he worked so hard. Now hold on, he's not dead yet. I know, so he'll know we didn't forget about him. I'll paint the Gustav to look like him, what do you think? That sounds like a great plan. Let's make sure we've changed the colors over to the Gesellschaft Bonne look, the final look in the game. Alright then, next thing we need to do is head to Tron's room. Anyone else getting a little bit tired of the policewoman music? I know I am, it's a little too somber for me. So let's give you the old instrument. This is an ancient musical instrument. We found it in the Nakkai Ruins. The ancients must have listened to music just as we do. An ancient lost civilization. I wonder what it was like. Sharp, note, note, flat, note, note, flat, note, note, flat, note, flat, note, 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 note. I'll write a song about it. And we got the background music, Ancient Ruins. Is that just the song for... If you want to change the background music, tell me. Let's do so. Is that just the song that plays in the ruins? Miss Tron, why don't you change the background music? Let's do it. Ancient Ruins? Let's hear what that sounds like. Oh! I like that! That's actually really triumphant. Alright then, let's go ahead and head out then. First I should send people scouting. Alright, got my scouts out and about, so let's head out on the mission. Let's see. We have just 2 Servbots left who need to get to their max brains. And I just happen to have 1 open slot for this next round of the mission. Let's see, we're gonna change up our robot a little bit. No more bazooka, we should not need it anymore. Let's go with the Gatling gun, because I really like the Gatling gun. For our Servbots, for our sniper, we're going to be bringing number... Let's see, you had 341. I'm thinking to bring 432, number 10. Best attack, slightly slower speed, slightly better brains, so I think this is the best sniper we have. So it'd be fitting for them to come with us. These are the other Servbots who'll be going with you. We're going to be bringing... There are 5 combat skills that the Servbots can have. Rapid, ramming, bazooka, grenade, and slings. We're going to be bringing the best of each. Our best rapid. Our best and only ramming. Our best bazooka. Our best grenade. Yes, we're bringing all the engine room Servbots. Our best slings. And we have 1 open slot. Who's gonna go get that extra brains rating? Let's go with... I'm gonna go with number 38. You just need to hit a brains rating of 3. So I imagine number 36 will take a little bit more money to get to, and I'm hoping one of my scouts finds a brain cube. If one of my scouts finds a brain cube, then we're golden. But I'm thinking number 38 we're gonna be bringing with us. Wait, real quick. 322 versus 223. Yeah, we're gonna be bringing 38. I want that slightly higher attack. Alright, we have our best of every single relevant skill. Let's head out.
Miss Tron, come back here when you want to go back to the Gesellschaft.
I'll meet you back at that last room we were in. Alright, so you're supposed to go in 3 times, it looks like, yeah. Into the pond 3 times to get all 90,000, because you get 30,000 per trip. Yes, I did make sure to come all the way down here because I know brains ratings go up corresponding to how much money a Servbot gets on a mission. And well, that's a great source of money to make sure that their brain stats goes up. Alright then, almost back to where we were. Alright, made it back. made it back to this last room. Let's head onwards. I did find that the Servbots that I brought are more than capable of destroying the red antlions all by themselves. Like, they don't really need support to do it. They're really, really powerful. I'm really happy with my Servbots. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean it's going to be necessarily trivial. You still gotta fire the beacon bombs, but I got some good Servbots on my side. Alright, with you clear, we should be good to head on into the final chunk of the dungeon. And yeah, I haven't had to heal at all. This is all the damage I've taken going through, and I wasn't exactly the most careful. So yeah, I've not taken much damage at all. Thank you, shields and high levels of health. Having all of the upgrades is very nice. We've explored every last inch of the dungeon. It is time to figure out this boss. So at least one thought I had was maybe having the Servbots try to push the legs, but that doesn't seem to be the case. The Servbots don't seem to be able to do anything. I can jump on top of the legs, but I'm not doing much from up here. The legs are definitely shifting around a bit, which makes me think I'm not on the wrong path. Servbots? No, they still, If I can't push the legs, it really does feel like it has something to do with the legs. Either the legs or the liquid or something. Okay, there are the bunnies in the water. Oh, hello. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we've got a few things going on here. Looks like something about those bunnies. Something about those bunnies caused it to open its mouth. Or was it just me getting close? And when its mouth is open, we can shoot inside of it. If I have to, I will look up information on how to beat this boss, but I've got plenty of healing items. Oh god, I'm stuck! Here, Servbots, please. Its nose is steaming, so it's not happy. And I can't... It's not letting me go into a first person where I can actually fire my weapons. So it's not letting me aim at the bunnies at all. Servbots, y'all aren't doing too much, and it's making me real sad. Do I really need to come in here with a bazooka? Because, as I'm thinking about it, the bazooka could destroy the bunnies with splash damage. Yeah, I can... Like, it's definitely making a different sound effect when I hit the bunnies. And something got it to open its mouth. And opening its mouth let us damage it. But not much. Well, as much as I would love to be able to figure this out myself, in the interest of not taking up too much of y'all's time, I'm gonna go ahead and look this up, just so I can know, and so we can make this go a bit more smoothly. Okay, I'm not sure if I could have figured this out It makes sense, though. It makes a lot of sense. It's similar to previous bosses we've encountered, where the Servbots are, as usual, the key to actually doing this. So, I was right about the bunnies protecting it. I was incorrect that fighting the bunnies is what we were supposed to do, although I should have figured that out since we weren't really destroying them. Oh, these bombs are irritating. Okay, what we need to do... There we go. Plug up the nose. Then get up here and begin firing. Oh, we did not get a lot of hits in at all. Those bombs are a real nuisance. The bunny's purpose is to prevent us from actually getting the beacon bombs inside. But it looks like if we just aim high enough, we're fine. Ow! Okay, when you open your mouth, you fire something. So I need to really just get out of the way immediately. There we go. Oh, it's the Servbots you were hitting me with. There we go. Okay. I understand the boss now. It's just a matter of plugging its nose. And then firing away when it opens. This is actually relatively simple. It just looks really intimidating. God, I can't believe you were shooting me with my own Servbots. Alright, you're stuck. There we go. I think I got you free. It looks like just aiming up at the very top of its head from here bypasses the bunnies entirely, so that's good. That helps a lot. Oh, those bunnies are jumping even higher now. They figured out my trick. Alright, this is just gonna be a slow process of making it sneeze out Servbots and then destroying it from the inside. Looks like the Servbots are clear. Keep it up, Servbots. You are doing great. I had a few interesting thoughts about this boss, though, and I kind of wish they had been the case. These legs in particular, they kind of feel like you're supposed to... It just kind of feels like you're supposed to push the legs into the water, and that'll cause it to lose its balance and sink in, and possibly drown, and that would have been a funny way to fight it. It feels like it would have had the Servbots being a bit more active, which I might have liked. But this does make sense. Oh god. All of my Servbots have been bubbled. Okay, I think they're safe now. One's already in there waiting for its friends. Come on, Servbots, you can do it. Plug the nose. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep taking a beating. As long as I can keep getting the damage in, it's fine. Oh, that is irritating. They're starting to respond to me tossing the beacon bombs. God, those bunnies are probably the biggest nuisance in this mission. Just because they slow down the fight quite a bit. If you're not good with the aiming. I haven't had too much trouble with them, but I can definitely see them being a major nuisance. Also, they keep blocking my regular gunfire, so yeah, they actually are slowing me down quite a bit. And I have so many healing items, this is not even remotely a threat. Alright, Servbots, let's get you... Are you free? Did you free yourselves? Uh-oh. Hi! Yeah, I think I've got a really good aim going on here where the bunnies just can't stop me. Okay, I didn't get hit that time and I was standing a little bit further back, so maybe there is a safe spot where you don't get slammed. Also helps that when it sneezes, the claws don't really spit out bombs for a few moments while it's recovering, so that gives us more opportunity to keep firing. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little disappointed in this boss. I think my idea of pushing the feet into the water to make it lose its balance and drown was far more interesting. Oh wow!
Mission clear!
All right, let's get back to the Gesellschaft. Yes, Miss Tron.
Alright, let's start the post-mission meeting. Give me your report, please. Diana's tear was a little funky looking. We were able to sell Diana's tear for 1,000,000 zenny. These are all the things we were able to get on this mission. Here are the Servbots whose brains ratings went up during the mission. 38 is now done. Here are the Servbots who have returned from scouting. Riot Shield, E-Bottle 3. And that's the end of my report. Oh, I'm real sad about the No Brain Cube. Oh, I'm real sad about No Brain Cube. But that's basically all of the missions done. One last thing before we finish off today, I want to go double check on 38. 38's in the gym. I have it written down that 38's max brains is 3. No, not the lab. I want to go double check that. But other than that, we are basically done with everything in the game. I am excited. All the missions are clear. All that's left is to head off and pay off our debts. Yeah, your max is 3, so you're done. All that's left is getting number 36 to a brains of 4. And you know what? I'm gonna head back into Nakkai Ruins one more time, go to that 90,000 zenny room, and get number 36's brains up to 4. Let's do it. Out of curiosity, what does the mission details say now? Well, we've already got Diana's tear, but there's still a lot of zenny left inside the ruins. We need as much zenny as we can get our hands on, so keep your eyes open. Let's go! Let's go! That's my line! Oh, Servbots. Alright, so yeah, that does change up a little bit. Alright, number 36, let's do this. Let's get you maxed out. Alright, we are back. I got all the 90,000, giving number 36 a brains rating of 4. And with that, every single Servbot in the game has max stats. Next time on the Misadventures of Tron Bonne, we have one final thing to do before we go pay back the loan, and that's to take a nap. What the heck good could taking a nap do us? Well, you'll just have to find out. I'll see everyone next time for the actual final mission before paying off the loan. See everyone next time for that.